Hello everyone, this is my first YouTube video about the materials that I'm using on my painting. I'd like to show you first this watercolor Sennelier. It is a France made, and it's 48 colors. So you can see I've been using this for a while. So it's Sennelier. It's been produced in the same way for more than a century, using the best pigments and top quality Kordofan gum arabic as a bonding agent. It is made of honey, and for longer longevity of the colors, the radiance and luminosity. It is smooth, intense in color, and it's really a pleasure to use for your painting. So these are the 48 colors. It's so nice. So I've been using this for a while. Okay. So it's a metal box, features for 48 colors. So it says in the description, the product description on the box, that the box I tried it already. I got it a year ago, and it is inspired by the bright and lovely palette of southern France. Each set contains top quality French artist watercolor, and it has it's included a travel brush. If you can see this. Okay. No, it doesn't focus. Okay, yeah. It's included number 3's brush, size 3. Okay. There's so much color in it, so you will enjoy using it. The metal tin. It has a fine edge, and it's not sharp. It's a quality professional watercolor in pan. It's called pan. Yeah, because some watercolor are in tubes, but this one in pans. It is really pigmented, and it is environmentally friendly. So I guess this is because it's made of honey, so it's really good quality, and I like it very much for my painting project. So the paper that this is the swatches that I did. So you can see the colors, the name of the colors. There's this lemon yellow, and I use more pigmented color in here, and there's just a shade of just a little color pigment and water in it, so I can see the lightest, the creamy, the milky texture, the milky consistency, or the buttery consistency, and this is the water consistency. As you can see, it's lighter, and this is more pure, as you can call it, milky or buttery consistency. It means it's pure, more pigment Okay, so this is so beautiful. Okay, the first painting that I use for this watercolor is, you know, it's very popular, my crepes. Yeah, so this is made of Sennelier watercolor. As you can see, it's so beautiful. Yeah, but I use a layer too much, like layers of colors, and it's like a smooth texture, and there's some detailed one, but it's a less detailed one. I did a smooth brush stroke in here, and the paper that I use here is this one. The watercolor that I use for this, the best watercolor paper, is the Swatches watercolor paper. It is aqua watercolor, and it's in hot press. The size is 9 by 12. So it is 20 sheets, and it's 100% pure cotton. So I will suggest, if you're doing a deep, if you're doing your project or your painting, I will suggest use the Arch watercolor paper. So there's a lot, or there's three kinds of watercolor Arches paper. One is hot press, the other one is the cold press. This one, it's cold press. It's the same 9 by 12. And I have also the rough one. So this three is my favorite watercolor paper. This is really a good quality. And for the rough one, I use this for landscaping. Yeah, so you can see the texture of what you can see. It's rough, really rough. Yeah, you can see that. It's really rough. It's really good for landscape. Yeah, and some loose flower painting. Really good. The cold press, I use this for painting flower because it has half of the rough texture. See this one. So as you can see, the texture is really nice. I can see if you can focus it. You can see this. Yeah, it's really nice. And the hot press, I use this for painting, detailed painting, yeah, like my fruits and some of my projects, school project. I use this most of the time. Okay, so these are just the paper, the watercolor paper I use most of the time. And this Sennelier watercolor, this is the one I paint. This one, yeah, so this one. And for this one, this flower, I use the I have the Daniel Smith, but I will tackle this Daniel Smith on my next video. So I will show you an example of my Daniel Smith palette. So this is the 48 that you can see. Yeah, these are different Daniel Smith watercolor. This is in a tube paint watercolor. It's in the tube. So the Sennelier is in a pan. So this is the Daniel Smith swatches I did. So every time I do my painting, I look on these swatches, and then I know what color I'm using or what combination I will use. So I don't want you to be confused for now. So I will skip this one, and I'll just focus on this one, on the Sennelier. So I like this Sennelier because it's, when you use this watercolor, it's so smooth. Like it's a honey base. There's no cadmium in this set, which makes it better for the environment. Let's use also honey, so it's not strictly vegan. It's a great set. It's a great set, and I enjoy using this one. Okay. So the quality of this Sennelier is also equivalent to the tube one. So the tube, for example, of the tube kind of watercolor is this one. You can see this. Okay. So this is, sorry about that. I'm trying to focus this. Oops, sorry. There. This is Winsor and Newton. Yeah, Winsor and Newton watercolor. That's in the tube. Okay, so you have an idea of the materials that I'm using. And there's so next time I will show you the brushes that I use, and some of my watercolor also. I have lots of watercolors, a variety of watercolors, and the palettes that I'm using. And so I will discuss each one of them, or each one of my materials I'm using. Okay, so that's all for now. Bye bye.